If you're a Chicago Bears fan, you've probably felt it all: hope, heartbreak, and every emotion in between. Being a Bears fan is like riding an emotional roller coaster that never ends, one filled with breathtaking highs and crushing lows. Today, we begin a deep dive into some of the franchise's most unforgettable meltdowns. This isn't just about losses. It's about unraveling the moments that left fans speechless, furious, or in complete disbelief. Let's start with what might be the most symbolic meltdown of the last few years: the 2023 game against the Detroit Lions. The Bears led 26-14 with just over 4 minutes to go. Justin Fields had returned from injury and looked sharp. The team appeared ready to close out a game in dominant fashion. Then, it all unraveled. Jared Goff led a comeback drive, and suddenly it was 26-21. A crucial missed opportunity followed when Fields threw a deep ball to Tyler Scott that was catchable, but Scott failed to track it properly. That incomplete pass stalled the Bears' drive. David Montgomery, in a twist of fate, ran in a touchdown against his former team, and Hutchinson's strip sack on Fields sealed the collapse. The Bears went from comfortable leaders to losers in mere minutes. These aren't just stats or scores, they're painful reminders of the instability and inconsistency this team has shown over the years. And these types of losses didn't start with Matt Eberflus. Let's rewind to the end of the Matt Nagy era, a time filled with its own special brand of chaos. In Week 18 of Nagy's final season, the Bears faced the Vikings in what became a memorable disaster. Instead of a simple run play on 4th and 1, Nagy called a play-action pass. The result? An interception returned for a touchdown. Fans were stunned. How could such a careless play call happen? And yet, it summed up much of Nagy's final stretch in Chicago: flashes of creativity overshadowed by poor judgment and execution. Even though some still believe Nagy wasn't the worst coach the Bears have had recently, considering the likes of John Fox and Mark Trestman, the decision-making near the end was indefensible. That one play solidified his exit. Then came another gut-wrenching moment in 2021, the infamous Cassius Marsh taunting penalty. After Marsh sacked Ben Roethlisberger in a high-pressure moment, he was flagged for taunting. The problem? The taunt appeared to be nothing more than Marsh staring down the Steelers' bench. Later, footage revealed a referee actually bumped into Marsh before throwing the flag, making it a highly controversial call. Justin Fields had one of his best games that night, engineering a strong fourth-quarter comeback. It could have been a statement win in his rookie season. Instead, the Bears lost momentum due to officiating and couldn't finish the job. Another moment fans won't forget came during a matchup with the Packers. With the game on the line, the Bears played it conservatively. They ran the ball to set up a long field goal instead of trying to get closer. Cairo Santos' kick was blocked. Yet another painful chapter in the story of close, but not close enough. While collapses are devastating, some of the most frustrating moments come from coaching decisions, particularly play-calling blunders. The Luke Getsy era will be remembered for one thing above all: obsession with screen passes. In 2023, during a road game against Tampa Bay, Getsy called a running back screen play that gained good yardage. However, it was called back due to a penalty. So what did Getsy do? He ran the exact same play, same formation, same spot on the field. This time, Tampa Bay was ready. The defense read it, jumped the pass, and took it the other way for a pick six. It was as if the Bears' offense was stuck in a loop. Week after week, Bears fans grew more frustrated with Getsy's vanilla and predictable offense. Even when it was obvious that defenses had adjusted, the playbook remained stubbornly unchanged. Instead of adjusting the offense to fit Justin Fields' athletic strengths, the team tried to force him into a system that didn't make sense. The outcome was a litany of wasted possessions, missed opportunities, and stalled drives. But Getsy wasn't the only one who left fans shaking their heads. Shane Waldron, brought in with hopes of innovation and efficiency, delivered back-to-back goal line disasters in 2024. In one of the most bizarre calls in recent memory, Waldron called a speed option play on the 1-yard line using DeAndre Swift, a finesse back. The play resulted in a massive loss of yards and left everyone stunned. On a later drive, with the Bears again knocking at the door, a handoff to Doug Kramer ended in a fumbled exchange. The opportunity to punch it in and take the lead evaporated. The two plays became emblematic of Waldron's brief tenure as offensive coordinator. Creative? Sure. Effective? Hardly. And in both cases, the Bears had a chance to seize momentum. Instead, they handed it back to the opposition. The fact that Caleb Williams still managed to rally the team after those blunders showed resilience, but the damage had already been done. What ties all of these moments together is not just failure, but failure at the worst possible time. These weren't just losses. They were collapses shaped by strategic errors and compounded by poor in-game decisions. And they exposed a glaring issue: the Bears' inability to learn from their mistakes. Before we dive into the final section, make sure to support the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the bell icon so you're always updated on breaking Bears news, live reactions, and in-depth coverage. We go live for every single game, provide post-game breakdowns, and deliver content built for die-hard fans. If you want honest, passionate, and raw Bears talk, you're in the right place. So join the community and let's face these highs and lows together. For longtime Bears fans, heartbreak isn't new. It's almost expected. Over the years, the team has managed to find incredible new ways to lose football games. From poor execution to late-game collapses, the Bears have made painful endings a part of their DNA. And what makes these losses sting even more is that they often come after moments of promise. Revisiting Shane Waldron's two-play meltdown, we can see how coaching decisions ripple through an entire team. When you call a finesse option play on the 1-yard line or fumble a snap on 3rd and goal, you're not just blowing a scoring opportunity, you're destroying confidence. And yet, through that chaos, Caleb Williams stood strong. He brought the Bears back to a potential game-winning drive, only for it to be undone by earlier failures. These moments are hard to swallow because they suggest something deeper is wrong, something systemic. The team isn't just unlucky. It's mismanaged. For too long, the Bears have cycled through head coaches, offensive coordinators, and philosophies without addressing the root of the problem: accountability and vision. Whether it was Cody Parkey's infamous double doink, Jay Cutler's playoff injury saga, or recent defensive meltdowns, there's always something that feels unfinished. Like the team was on the brink of greatness but tripped just before crossing the line. Fans don't just remember losses. They remember how the team lost. Yet despite it all, the loyalty of Bears fans never wavers. Through rain, snow, and heartbreak, they continue to show up, fill Soldier Field, and wear the blue and orange with pride. Because hope, however small, is always there. Maybe this is the year. Maybe the next coach or QB will break the curse. Maybe the painful history will be the foundation for a brighter future. The true strength of Bears Nation lies in its resilience. It's the ability to endure disappointment after disappointment and still stand tall, ready for the next kickoff. Because as crushing as these moments have been, they've also made the fan base stronger. That wraps up part 1 of our countdown of the most painful, crash-worthy moments in recent Chicago Bears history. From stunning comebacks surrendered to baffling coaching decisions, these stories are more than football. They're part of what it means to be a Bears fan. Now it's your turn. What moment made you want to throw your remote across the room? What loss stuck with you the most? Share your experience in the comments below. And stay locked in. Part 2 of this emotional journey is coming soon. Trust us, the top 6 moments will leave you just as shocked and maybe even a little angry. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and click the bell so you don't miss it. Bear down. Always.